right, let's look here at the Alma Mater. This is week 1, class 2, item number 6 for music ed folks, the BME. It's item number 6, Alma Mater. If you click on that link there, it should take you to a 4-part chorale version of the Penn State Alma Mater. And you guys all know this, I'm sure. We're going to call this 4 phrases, even though the last 2 phrases could be considered 1. We're going to call it 4 for the purposes of our practicing. You might want to go through this hand separately first. I think I'd probably do that. Matter of fact, let's do a little playthrough here of the right hand alone. First phrase, 1 and 2 and ready and go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Did you see what happened there at the dotted quarter note? What you can't see in this view is that my pedal saves me and allows my hand to shift during that dotted quarter note to get into a D minor-ish 5-finger position for the big shift there from beat 3 to 4. Watch it again and I'll just tell you what my foot is doing. Down, 2, 3, and 4, and up. My foot goes up there. But that provides the full dotted quarter value and frees my hand to move, to go into position. So you want to work that out really carefully so that the right hand moves quickly. And you see the expansion of the thumb to the B flat there. 1 and 2 and 3. Pardon me. Right. In the left hand, we have a similar thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. But the rapid move here takes place between the end of 4 and the downbeat of measure 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So you want to make sure that you practice that until it moves quickly. Your hand will move quickly to the octave. I can start on count 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and join me and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So work until you can get those that little bit of information right there, that little shift very quick. After that, it's not so bad. Let's play now phrase 1 at, we're going to start here with at the 8th note level. 8th note equals 88. 1 and 2 and ready, hands together, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Again and go. Times in a row, hands together. But you'll have to work that little spot that includes that big shift. Phrase 2 is not as difficult. You'll see that phrase 2 has much less of a shift in both hands. So let's spare the hands together, excuse me, the hands separate practicing right now. I'll let you do that on your own since this is so much easier. And let's try these through this phrase 3 times in a row, hands together. Ready and go. Again and go. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and ready, and again, and go. And phrase 3. Phrase 3 is the same thing as phrase 1, so we won't practice that for now. But you'll see that phrase 3, you don't get to rest in a half note because phrase 4 has a pickup note, that dotted eighth quarter rhythm. So let's start right there, the dotted eighth quarter rhythm. I'm going to place my right hand in a shape that mirrors a second inversion triad fingering. 1, 3, 5. That'll take me all the way through this phrase. Matter of fact, let's try the right hand a couple times together. 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2 again and 3 E and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4. So those fingers don't always like to go down at exactly their same time. You may need to practice that hand separately a few times until you can do it comfortably and dependably. In the left hand, you do have a rather big shift between count 2 and 3 in the next to last bar. Try this with me. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and again and 3 E and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and again 4 E and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So hopefully you see what my left hand is doing there. I'm taking advantage of my pedal to sustain the half note, and I'm using the time to shift my hand over the 7th on beat 3. Let's try this now slowly, 3 times in a row, hands together. Do those hand separate versions as many times as you need to get them comfortable before trying the hands together. 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and again and 4 E and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and again and 4 E and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and stop. Hopefully if you rewind the video and watch my left hand there, you'll see that the pedal affords me a load of time to get my left hand down there over that 7th. I move directly and accurately to that 7th from there to here. And even if I have the unfortunate groping or missing of the shape of that 7th, I have plenty of time to correct myself. But ideally, 2 and 3. See, I'm comfortably resting on that key well before it's needed to play. So we're playing very slowly, but we're moving very quickly. It's a very big difference. Okay, hopefully some of those tips can help you through getting each of these phrases 3 times in a row perfectly for the spot check.